Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cousins now. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Cook. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Now Rashad Penny. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the return will stop right around the 25.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Following the interception, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Cousins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, but it's going to be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Number 33.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
36-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 36, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
18-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Brings up third down.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. And he finds Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal on the 7-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Seahawks nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll drop this down to Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move.
Yo, Marv, yeah, I got to play you too. So when y'all skipping in that league, Marv? Oh, okay, so I could play you tomorrow. What time y'all play? Y'all skipping tomorrow? All right, so if I can't play you tonight, then I can play you tomorrow, definitely.
Wilson on first down.
Yeah, because after this game, I can play you after this game, if anything.
Play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
I'll let you know.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers because they're able to make people miss in the open field. And really
I hear you. All right, cool. I'll let you know after this game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And
you're funny.
Looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice toe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you too. You taking in that lead.
To be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
okay. I feel you. Yeah, me too. I feel you. I think my record is bad too, but I can still make the playoffs.
From the 35,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can still make the playoffs. You know what I mean, but we'll see.
He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
Oh yeah, I seen your last game with that nigga too. That nigga was beasting. I seen it. Oh good. All right. I'll let you know though. After this game, we're in the 2nd.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This is Coleman. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cousins. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Jefferson. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Cousins again. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Escaping the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
3rd and 4.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Penny. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
Now Wilson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it makes the score 21-10. This will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Cook. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Wilson. The left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to it, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, the throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 28-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. The 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
3rd and long for Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 38-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Coleman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 45 on second down, Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Coleman. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Now Wilson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They get this out left, and he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Cousins to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not...
It's war zone, it's war zone, it's war zone, it's war zone. He got it up.
14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Vikings going to signal for their 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. First down, here's the run with Cook. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is through. It is good. Dan Bailey, the hero as time expires. And it'll be a fun time in the Twin Cities.
Thank y'all, sir. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided.
Oh, Gib not even here. I'm about to tell him good game.
I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Vikings, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home day.
Marv, I'm ready when you are.
Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
You're Marv? Marv, I mean? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
All right.
I'm about to switch to the man, right? I'm about to be.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, can you let Jet know that we sent them invite to the new league too?
All right, cool. I put it.
Add them to the chat as well, so.
Got you.
I gotta make sure we get everybody added to the chat. That's all, baby. Like your check. Trying to get a man, but she's saying back me. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That food smell good, baby. It smell good. I smell some rice or something. I know I smell something. I'm about to roll up before this game. Hold up, let me roll up real quick, Marv, and then we can play.
I sent you. Hold on, you gotta what's the name? Hold on.
What happened?
That's the invite.
I'm in the league already. Oh wait, what league we playing? Madden's Finest?
This is man, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even get that. That's why I was asking for that invite. They ain't send it yet. So I'm gonna check it right now. I'm gonna check it right now. See, I didn't get it yet. I didn't get it. I got
What's your username?
Gray Smurf _19. I believe.
Man, I swear I sent that motherfucker to Smurf.
Gray Smurf _
Gray _ Smurf. Gray _ Smurf 19.
I'm over here in the Matrix, man.
Nah, I got it though, but I haven't read it yet.
I was the Colts in this league, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good game, Gip.
Yeah, good game.
That was a fucking nail biter right there.
Yeah, I had to fight back. I was down 21-9.
I don't think he was down that much. It was like 21-3.
Yeah.
It was 21-3. It was 23. Yeah, he had 3.
Oh, 3, yeah.
It was, 14-3, and then I scored 21-3. Then you 21-10. And then, yeah, you kicked the field goal again. Oh, you say you sent it? All right, just let me do this real quick then.
Go ahead and do your thing, man.
Yeah, give me 1 minute, my G. Yeah, I'm here tonight, my niggas. Ooh, I got a cupcake. I forgot I got a Henny cupcake right here. Oh, shit.
Hey, Smurf, did you get Wentz on your team?
Carson Wentz is on the Colts?
Yeah.
He got traded to the Colts for who?
Did he accept did what's his name accept the trade? Rod
Yeah,
accept the
he on
trade?
that. Yep, he accepted it. Yep.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I
he on
sent it
that.
to him.
Who they got traded for? What, Phillip Rivers ain't there no more?
Wentz is
I think Philip
Nah,
Rivers
for the
got
Rivers,
cut.
they got
Phillip
cut.
Rivers retired.
Oh, he
I'm
retired?
about to, I'm about to, I'm about to, yeah, I'm about to, you could cut him if you want to, or however you want to do it.
Oh, so yeah, wait, let me back out real quick and see, because I'm about to get Carson Wentz. Let me just look at the
He
ratings
already
on
No,
on
him.
there.
not in this league. Not in this league.
I have the Colts. What league you
No,
talking
he in the
about?
new league.
Yes,
Oh, the
man.
new league. Oh, I don't have
The
the
new
Colts. I
league.
don't have the Colts in that league.
You do, Smurf.
Did I pick the Colts?
Yes, you do.
You picked the
Yep.
cards.
Oh, I don't think I meant to pick the Colts.
No, you can always pick other teams.
Nah, because I thought y'all was saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought y'all was sending me the invite to this league, and I'm like,
It's a
hard
couple
hitting.
stages. You
I
can
don't
pick
have
a
nobody in
team
this
now.
league, and then that's when y'all told me that this is a new league. Because I thought I was
Well, you
picking the
well,
Colts for
listen.
the hot.
You picked a good. You
Man,
picked
I'm
a
gonna be
good
right back.
team.
My shit fucked.
Yeah, I gotta look at them. I'm gonna look
Okay.
at them.
Here's why. Here's why.
What's
You
happening?
get you get four X factors, four superstars with them, and five age reductions.
Listen, if you don't want
Ooh.
him, let Goat know, because Goat was thick. Goat
Oh
was definitely
I'm already on them, so
contemplating.
I might just stay with them. So I just gotta look at them first. Let me look at them again. So yeah,
You got three
Goat was
quarter. You really got
contemplating.
four quarterbacks. That's decent.
Go got 4 quarterbacks.
No, you do.
Oh, I do. You say, oh okay.
Rivers, Wentz, Brissett, and Eason.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Well, shit.
Eason.
Oh, listen, Easton is trade bait.
Oh no, he's definitely his throw power's up there, right?
93.
Now,
Oh
if you put a
yeah,
trade on Easton built up.
yeah. I'm about to start using Eason then. I'm about to trade Wentz
Or
and use
Carson
Got
Wentz.
Van.
The age reduction Carson Wentz.
He ain't that old to get the age reduction yet. I could probably wait a year or two to get another age reduction if I'm streaming, right? Yeah.
I mean, you could trade Wentz too.
That's what I was saying. I just said that. I could trade Winston
You can
and
trade
that
Wentz.
word.
Yeah.
Or
That's a
or
start.
you could do you get age reduction Phillip Rivers, cause he had 84 overall. And but his throw power in the
Yeah, his
basement.
throw power is trash. Like
That nigga throw
he's straight.
power
He's a
is
straight short pass thrower.
garbage.
That's why Keenan Allen loved him.
That nigga is like a what's the dude from the He like a Teddy B.
No, he's better than OD better than Teddy B. Cause
I'm just talking about as far when it comes to throwing power.
throwing power. I think about like short
Yeah,
passing.
because
Yeah.
Teddy B throwing power is at 85. This is terrible. I picked up this nigga McDonald, and he doing me more justice than that nigga Teddy B, bro.
Who Mike echoing like that?
That's probably mine. What league is this again? Madden's Finest, right? I gotta stream in that league. Madden's Finest. I think I'm already. Oh, I gotta pause my shit and stop it.